Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh. Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well. Taught us this 100% truth. 100% truth, not 90%, not 85%, not 95% or 99%. 100% truth. All right. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord's not looking for everybody. He's not looking to build up the nation. He's looking for the elect. Hey, and Lord willing, we be at that number. Hey, I'm your brother Tabaya Yakona, coming at you with another real quick. The prophecy of Gog. I've done this. I think I did it already, but I'm going to do it again. And because we have certain nations that have consolidated themselves. That's a word that I like to use in these days, man. Consolidation. You see that on every level, really, too. You see consolidation, based on the marketplace. Just talking to some people, Walmart, Amazon, everything's consolidating to the big sharks. If you're familiar with that show, Shark Tank, all right, that was just a preparation to the minds of the people to put your ideas on the altar, cast your ideas on the altar of Satan, which is the god of this world. All right. And then you'll get paid. You'll make a deal. For all you people out there that think you just get a patent and, that's a dream. At the end of the day, it's cutthroat than a motherfucker, and these laws change at an instant. Okay? You're in Satan's territory. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do at the end of the day. That's why the scriptures say, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way of him. All right? Our adversary, Esau's so-called white man. All right? He comes in various forms. The popo, goddamn, your manager, your boss at the job, your apartment tenant, so forth and so on. And he can come through our own people, as it's written. Where is that? It says, give me a second. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Rebellion goes into disobedience. And we got a lot of our people are just on some rebellion, man. They just don't want to obey, man. The nigga woman don't want to submit. It's, the black man he's just all about just being a hoe out there and just being, carnal. Hey, they're going to get what destruction. All right, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, right? Our people ain't with the Lord, not of my spirit. They're not with the Lord. That's why Zechariah 13 and 8 That's the only way that can be really filled, fulfilled. 2/3 of my people. Let's grab that real quick. That's it's like on my if anybody been paying attention. It's one of my go-to and bestest, so to speak, scriptures, Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right, the third's going to be left in, that's the elect. 2 parts, that's the other 2/3. That's a whole lot of, Israel's is the sand of the sea, so like it is as the sands of the sea. We're the biggest nation on earth, man. That's a lot of people. That's going to be 2/3 of that nation going to be, what it say? 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. That's the elect, man. Lord willing, we be at that number. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire. That's tribulation, struggles. Jacob's trouble. On the cusp right now, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. He's going to bring out the good in the elect. It said they shall call on my name. That's a big thing, man. A lot of our people don't want to deal with the name. Talking about in the so-called community of Israel, IUIC, Genesis, they just defected, so to speak, right? It says, and I will hear them, I will say, it says, I will hear them. The Lord going to hear us. He says, I will hear them. Yeah, maybe I might. I don't know if they, He said, I will hear them, man. But the scriptures also speak about, shall I not find faith on earth when I come, man? So the Lord wants faith and belief and sincerity. You just don't call on what was that name? Oh, I wrote it down. Oh, here it is. No, it doesn't matter. The Lord knows your heart, man. That's what the scriptures say, right? He knows your heart, knows your mind. He knows the intents, right? So he gonna see right through any kind of bullshit. Oh, well, I got the name of the Lord. Now I just call on the name. Now I go out here and just act a fucking donkey. No. Because probably even before that, if the Lord sees you ain't right, he gonna fashion your heart to where you gonna end up taking that chip, man. And you got to be 10 toes down for the Lord, man, so to speak. You got to do this thing to the best of your ability, man. Anyways, it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. This is an ownership, man, of a particular people. It is my people. He didn't say it is my people's. It is all the people in the fucking world. No, somebody been doing some bad shit for a very long time. And they're going to get judged for it. Just like we got judged. Being spiritual harlots, sluts, going to other powers, other gods, if you will, man, as if there is some other God, man. There is no other God. It's Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. We went off. We're suffering the consequences right now. All right. It says, I will say, it is my people. It is my people. If we turn it back, man, the Lord is merciful. Merciful, man. It says, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Right. That's a reconciliation. That ain't for everybody. That's for the people that were given the agreement to begin with. What? The first covenant. The Israelites. Not every fucking body. They're not going to go through all kinds of turmoil for thousands of years, and then all of a sudden everybody can fucking call on some name, and then they get saved too. Genesis, y'all are through. It's going to be a beautiful. Hey, when the scriptures speak about, man, I will laugh at your calamity. When that shit happens, I'm going to laugh so hard, bro. I'm going to laugh boy. I'm going to laugh till I cry. It's going to be a beautiful thing because y'all are some proud motherfuckers, bro. Y'all proud as fuck, man. And fuck y'all, man. But anyways, I'm just getting a little, hyped up, man. Because I can't. How can Jake talk like this? Anyways, going back to Ezekiel 38. All right, it's long time ago. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog. Gog is Russia, the land of Magog. That means of Gog. It's not another land. All right. It says the chief prince, chief meaning when you go to the word Russia, it goes back to the Hebrew word of Rosh, which is head, and Shar, which is prince. So Rosh Shar, head prince. So it's really telling you right here, the chief, which is head, prince of Meshech. Moscow. Meshech is also we believe that goes to Moscow.